I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented
Good evening, baseball fans. You are here on Yankees The Ugly Truth with Ked. We're going to do the live play-by-play of the opener of the Red Sox facing off against the Yankees in the Bronx. We are just about 5 minutes before game times. So I'm going to start by giving a shout out for those who are here and have actually dropped a comment. Hey, Margaret, Yanks for life. David, or Texas Buckeye is more affectionately known. James, appreciate y'all being here. And as you ring in, I will give you a shout out. For tonight's lineup, Duran Duran will be playing left field, leading off. Centrella Raffaello will be playing center field, hitting out of the 2-hole. Weiler Abreu will be at right field, hitting out of the 3-hole. Willem Contreras will be at first base, cleaning up. Former Yankee Caleb Durbin will be at third base, hitting out of the 5-hole. Another former Yankee, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, will be at shortstop, hitting out of the 6-hole. Andrew Monasterio will be at second base, hitting out of the 7-hole, and Mickey Gasper will be DHing and hitting in the 7-hole. Connor Wong, or 8-hole. Connor Wong will be behind the dish, hitting out of the 8-hole or 9-hole. And former Yankee Sonny Gray will be on the bump. For our New York Yankees, Trent Grisham will be leading off, playing center field. Big Ben Rice will be DHing, hitting out of the 2-hole. Paul Goldschmidt will be in the 3-hole, playing first base. Cody Bellinger will be in left field, cleaning up. Jazz Chisholm Jr. will be playing second base, hitting out of the 5-hole. In the 6-hole is going to be Spencer Jones playing right field in place of the injured Aaron Judge. Hitting in the 7-hole is going to be shortstop Anthony Volpe. In the 8-hole will be third baseman Ryan McMahon, and behind the dish will be Austin Wells. On the bump for the Yankees is going to be Ryan Weathers. And welcome, John Mazzola and Sarah. Appreciate y'all being here tonight. For those of you that are here, if you haven't, please drop your vote in our active poll. Question is, where will the impact come from for tonight's game for the Yankees? Is it going to be from Ryan Weathers, the bats, the bullpen, or without Judge, there is no hope? So take this second to let your voice be heard and your vote be counted. And as you know, we strive for 30 likes. Hey, Jonathan, we strive for 30 likes for every live stream. We're currently at 8, so we are 22 away from our goal. So please hit the like button and share the channel out. This stream is being simulcast on the Hardcore Sports Network, courtesy of Mitch. So we want to thank them for getting our play-by-play out there, get more views and more thoughts. Hey, John the Beagle Dad, welcome to the stream. We are currently at 745 subscribers for the third time this week. Our goal is 750, or our milestone is 750. So if you could, please consider subscribing to Yankees The Ugly Truth. If you like live play-by-plays, I call them almost every day. I drop a boatload of shorts. As a matter of fact, I dropped 2 today. So if you like shorts, why don't you go over and check them out? Let me know what you think. And I host open panels so that anybody in the chat can come up and talk baseball. Hey, Nancy, welcome to the stream. So, hence, we are a few minutes before game time, getting ready to get it on with our rivals, the Boston Red Sox. How are we feeling about the game? How are we feeling about the Judge injury and missing the captain for the next couple of months? Was Spencer Jones the right move to bring him back up to the major leagues? Me personally, I think it was. Jones was starting to heat up before he was sent down. And I'll tell you what, coming back this time, he's not facing a fire-breathing dragon like Jacob Mizrowski. He is facing Sonny Gray. And with all the nasty stuff that he talked about his time in New York, I'd like for Spencer to give him a little bit of rat-a-tat in his first dinger of the season. Actually, his first major league dinger off of Sonny. He has a stress fracture in his rib cage. That's what's wrong with Jones, or with Judge. Hey, Sean, welcome to the stream. Well, Jonathan, injuries are brought to the attention by the player. And if Judge didn't tell anybody, there's nothing that they could have done. Well, it's not great news. However, this team will go on and we will be successful. Partially on Judge, yeah, because the medical staff doesn't pull a guy out and say, well, we want to examine you. Yep, Volpe did keep quiet about his injury, and it cost him several months. Speaking of Volpe, one of my shorts today is, why the hell is Anthony Volpe the shortstop? Since Caballero came back off the IL, Volpe has started, including tonight, 9 games at shortstop, and our actual shortstop, Jose Caballero, has started 4. Boone put out plainly that Cabby was not going to lose his job as a shortstop due to an injury. So why is he not starting at short? Hey, Daniel Berry, appreciate you hopping in and giving us a shout out from the Hardcore Sports Network. In Weather's last start, he had a career high 106 pitches. He had a boatload of strikeouts, had 2 bad pitches, and they got jacked. And Jared Durant is headed to the plate. And Weathers steps on the bump. And Weathers sets and fires. This ball is driven to left field. Bellinger is going back and is going to make the play on the warning track for the first out. One pitch, one out. Remember, this team is a freaking blazing fast team, and they steal and take extra bases at will. Coming up to bat is one of the speedsters, Centrella Raffaella, the center fielder, excellent glove man. And Weathers sets, he fires, and that fastball catches the top of the strike zone for call, strike one. Count is 0-1. And you can hear the fans doing roll call at the stadium. And they're calling Aaron Judge. Next pitch is on the way, and that is grounded to Volpe. Volpe sets and fires to Goldschmidt for the second out of the inning. So that's 3 pitches, 2 down. Sean Barber is the home plate umpire. He is 13 major league seasons in. He is considered a hitter-friendly umpire. 53 calls challenged, 30 overturned. Weiler Abreu is coming up to bat. He's hitting .283 on the season, 7 home runs, 28 RBIs, and a .781 OPS. And Weathers sets. Pitch is on the way, and it paints the outside corner. Nice sweeper. Count is 0-1 on Abreu. Weathers sets, and he fires. That pitch is swung on and missed. Nice slider. Count is 0-2. And Weathers sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is skied to center field. Trent Grisham takes a few steps to his right, and that is a nice, easy 1-2-3 inning for Ryan Weathers. Coming up in our half of the first is going to be Trent Grisham, Big Ben Rice, and Paul Goldschmidt. And in today's scoreboard, the Giants hammered the Cubs 18-3. Currently, the White Sox are leading the Phillies 2-0 in the top of the second. Mariners have a 1-0 lead on the Tigers in the top of the second. As you know, we were locked up at zeros heading to the bottom of the first. In the top of the first, the Orioles have a 1-0 lead over the Blue Jays. And in Miami, the Rays and the Marlins are in the top of the first, and the score is 0-0. Let's go Marlins. The Yankees are only a half a game out of the AL East division lead. Weather's out, duels Gray. I sure hope so, especially after that foul crap that Gray put out about being a Yankee and never wanting to be here. So the question that I have for y'all is Spencer Jones going to get his first major league home run today? And Gray sets, and the first pitch is skied straight back, and that's going to make the stand. Count is going to be 0-1. And Gray sets, pitch is on the way, and it paints the outside corner for call. Strike two. Count is 0-2 on Grishbaum. Grisham is hitting .212 on the season with 7 home runs, 31 RBIs, and a .709 OPS. Gray sets and fires, and this pitch is grounded to Monasterio, who flips it to Contreras for the first out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Big Ben Rice. Gray sets, Eddie fires, and that curveball is way outside. Count is 1-0. Rice is hitting .300 on the season, 17 home runs, 44 RBIs, and a .1030 OPS. And Gray sets, pitch is on the way, and this is driven to right field, going, and gone. Welcome to the Bronx. So Rice has a first inning home run, his 18th of the season. That will travel 377 feet and left the bat at 96 miles an hour. Let's go Yankees. Coming up to bat is Paul Goldschmidt. First pitch is on the way, and it is swung on and missed. Count is 0-1 on Goldie. Next pitch is on the way, and Goldie tips this one into the glove of Wong. Count is 0-2. Gray sets and fires, and this is skied to right field. Raffaella is tracking it, and he is going to make the play in right center field. That is the second out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Cody Bellinger. Hey, Texas. And Gray sets. The pitch is on the way, and this is grounded to Monasterio, flipped to Contreras, and that is going to be the third out of the inning, but not before the Yankees add a run to take the lead on a big Ben Rice solo shot home run. So coming up in the top of the second is going to be Willem Contreras, Caleb Durbin, and Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, a pair of former Yankees. For those of you that are here, if you haven't, please drop your vote in our active poll. We have 12 votes at this time, so let your voice be heard and your vote be counted. Take this second to drop your vote. And we strive for 30 likes for every live play-by-play. We are at 17, so we are down 13. So if you haven't, please hit the like button and share our channel out. And if you are not a member of the Hardcore Sports Network or the Yankees The Ugly Truth family, please consider subscribing to one and the same. Hardcore Sports offers the viewers a lot of different aspects on different sports like basketball, football, wrestling, if you can believe that one. And here at Yankees, The Ugly Truth, we are a baseball exclusive channel. So if you like live play-by-plays, I called 146 of them last year. If you like shorts, I dropped a lot of them. As a matter of fact, I dropped 2 today. And if you like open panels where you are free to come up and talk baseball, this may be the place for you. So please consider subscribing to one and the same. Like I said, we're at 745 subscribers, 5 short of our next milestone of 750. My ultimate goal for this season is 1,000 subs before the season's out. So anything that you can do to help me meet the goal for Yankees The Ugly Truth would be most appreciated. And the first pitch is on the way. That is inside to Contreras. Count is 1-0. And Weathers sets and he fires. And this pitch is skied to center field. Grisham is going back and is going to make a fine running catch for the first out of the inning. Caleb Durbin is coming up to bat. He is hitting 194 on the season, 1 homer, 23 RBIs, and a 554 OPS. And the pitch is on the way, and this is rifled into right field. Jones is going to field it cleanly and shoot it in to hold Durbin to a single. That is the Red Sox first hit of the evening. Well, Dave, if you love wrestling, you might want to consider subscribing to the Hardcore Sports Network. Pitch is on the way, and I don't know, man. That looked like it painted the outside corner, but it's called ball 1. Counter Fluff is up to bat. Next pitch is on the way. This is bounce to Volpe. Volpe fires to Goldie a little bit low, and Counter Fluff is going to be retired. That's going to be the second out of the inning. Durbin is going to move to second. So the Red Sox have a runner at second with 2 outs, and Andrew Monasterio is coming up to bat. Master Antonio is hitting 245 on the season, 1 home run, 10 RBIs, and a 673 OPS. And now in the booth, they're making excuses on why Volpe didn't charge the ball. Don't know why. Pitch is on the way, and the sweeper catches the outside corner for call. Strike 1. Count is 0-1. Weathers sets, checks on the runner at second, brings the pitch forward, and that paints the bottom of the strike zone for call. Strike 2. Count is 0-2. Weathers sets and fires, and that pitch goes all the way to the backstop. So Durbin is going to advance to third. Count is 1-2, and that is definitely a wild pitch on Weathers. And a pitch is on the way, and this is grounded to Ryan McMahon. He vacuums it up and fires across the diamond to Goldschmidt, and that is going to do it for the Red Sox in the top of the second. Coming up in the bottom of two is going to be Jazz Chisholm Jr., Spencer Jones, and Anthony Volpe. Jones has a red arm. You do not run on Jones. And from our scoreboard today, the first game was the Giants versus the Cubs. The Giants annihilated the Cubbies 18-3. In the bottom of the second, the White Sox and the Phillies are locked up at 2s. In the top of the third, the Mariners have a 1-0 lead on the Tigers. As you know, heading into the bottom of the second, Yankees have a 1-0 lead on the Red Sox. In the top of the second, the Orioles and the Blue Jays are tied at 0-1 apiece. Tampa Bay Rays and have a 3-0 lead on the Marlins in the bottom of the first. Pirates and Braves are in the bottom of the first, and they are locked up at 0s, and that is your active scoreboard for the day. For those of you that are here, if you have not, please drop your vote in our active poll. There are currently 13 votes. So thank you for those who have participated. Let your voice be heard and your vote be counted. Here on Yankees The Ugly Truth, we look for 30 likes for every live play-by-play. We are at 17, so we are 13 down from our ultimate goal. So if you haven't, please hit the like button and share the channel out. And it looks like Jazz Chisholm Jr. is walking up to the plate. And the first pitch is on the way, and that is fouled off. Count is 0-1 on Jazz. Jazz is hitting .238 on the season, 7 home runs, 22 RBIs, and a .705 OPS. And the sweeper is on the way. It is in there for call. Strike 2. Count is 0-2. Gray sets and fires, and Jazz hits a line drive straight at Master Antonio, who flags it down for the first out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Spencer Jones. Hey, Daniel, welcome to the stream. It is the bottom of the second. And the pitch is on the way, and Gray throws a curveball down in the dirt. Jones is able to check his swing. Count is 1-0. My call is Jones is hitting a home run this at bat to get that home run monkey off his back. Gray sets, pitch is on the way, and that is hammered straight back. Count is 1-1. Jones is hitting .167 on the season, no home runs, 2 RBIs, and a .426 OPS. Gray sets and fires, and Jones fouls the fastball off. That one came in at 93 miles an hour. And Gray sets. Pitch is on the way, and that curveball is fouled straight back. Count is 1-2. All right, kid, a little bit of patience, a little bit of bingo. And the pitch is on the way, and the sweeper is fouled off. Count remains 1-2 as we head to the sixth pitch of the at bat. And the pitch is on the way, and this is hammered down the right field line, foul. The Batgirl had to dive for her life. And Gray sets. The pitch is on the way, and that is up out of the strike zone. Count is evened at deuce, deuce. What color is your goose? And Gray sets. He fires, and this is hammered up the middle for a base hit. So, welcome back to the major leagues. Spencer, you have your first hit of the night. Coming up to bat is Anthony Volpe. Volpe is hitting .220 on the season, 1 home run, 8 RBIs, and a .679 OPS. Pitch is on the way, and this is shot into right field. And Jones is only going to be able to make it to second. So the Yankees have runners at first and second with nobody out, and Ryan McMahon coming up to bat. Ryan McMahon had the game-winning hit in yesterday's game versus the Guardians. And the first pitch is on the way, and that curveball is in there for call. Strike one. Count is 0-1 on Big Mac. Is it time for a Big Mac Jack? He's hitting .205 on the season, 6 home runs. Next pitch is on the way, and this is skied to left field. Duran is waiting on it. He's going to make the play in deep left field. That is the second out of the inning, and coming up to bat is Austin Wells. Wells is hitting .169 on the season, 4 home runs, 7 RBIs, and a .544 OPS. Ed Gray sets. Pitch is on the way, and this is skied loop to center left field. And Durant is coming on, and he is going to make the play for the final out. So the Yankees get 2 hits, and they leave 2 on. Coming up in the top of the third is going to be Mickey Gasper, Connor Wong, and Duran. And in our active scoreboard for the night, the Phillies have a 5-2 lead on the White Sox in the top of the third. Tigers and the Mariners are now locked up at 1s in the bottom of the third. As you know, heading to the top of the third, Yankees have a 1-0 lead on the Red Sox. Orioles and the Jays are locked up at 1s in the bottom of the second. In the bottom of the second, the Rays have a 3-0 lead on the Marlins. And in the bottom of the first, the Braves and the Pirates are locked up at 0s. That is your active scoreboard for the night. You know, Dave, as far as being a hitter, he's not very damn good. However, his defensive metrics have him in the upper half in Major League Baseball, and that's what keeps him on the roster. The secondary thing is he knows the pitching staff. So it's not like if you were to bring in a new catcher, they would have to learn the entire staff, and that would take him several months. And Ryan Weathers sets, and the first pitch is called strike one. I think that's low, and it's going to get challenged. And the call is overturned. That was definitely a ball. Count is 1-0. And the pitch is on the way. And that is a changeup in there for call. Strike one. Count is 1-1. Next pitch is on the way, and that sweeper catches the inside corner for call. Strike two. Count is 1-2. Well, sets, it fires, and the slider is down low. Count is 2-2. Next pitch is on the way, and he cannot check the swing. That is strike three. So, Mickey, grab some bench because you just got retired via the K, and that is Weathers' first strikeout of the night. So, coming up to bat is Connor Wong. Hey, Jeff, welcome to the stream. And Weathers sets. First pitch is on the way, and that sinker is low and off the plate. Count is 1-0. Wong is hitting .261 on the season, no home runs, 10 RBIs, and a .714 OPS. On the way, and Wong hits a line drive into left field. Bellinger fills it on a hop and gets it back in. So that is going to be the second hit of the night for the Red Sox. Have a runner at first with one out, and Duran is coming up to bat, 0 for 1 on the day. And Weathers sets, pitch is on the way, and that is down low for call, ball one. Duran flew out in his first plate appearance. And Weathers sets, he fires, and that pitch is bounced into right field. It's off of Goldschmidt's glove, and Wong is going to advance to third. So Red Sox have runners at first and third with one out. Centrella Raffaella is coming up to bat. Raffaella grounded out in his first plate appearance. And Weathers sets, pitch is on the way, and that is down low for ball one. The first run came off of a Ben Rice home run in the first inning. And the pitch is on the way, and that is going to paint the bottom of the strike zone for call strike one. And this pitch is being challenged by Rafaela. And the pitch is overturned. That is a ball. And that one missed by less than 0.2 of an inch. And Weathers makes a pickoff move at first. Duran is back standing up. Count is 2-0 on Rafaela. Next pitch is on the way, and that is inside. Duran is off, and he's going to steal second without a throw. That is Duran's 11th stolen base, and this is the track meet that the Red Sox are known for. Weathers sets, and he fires, and that pitch is down low. So that is going to be the 4-pitch walk. So the bases are now full of Red Sox with 1 out. Weiler Abreu is coming up to bat. So the Yankees should be playing their infield at middle infielders at double play depth, corner infield even with the bag. Weathers sets, and the first pitch is a slider off the plate. Count is 1-0, and that's 5 straight balls. Weathers sets and fires, and this ball is chopped foul down the first base line. Count is 1-1. Weathers sets and fires, and that 4-seamer is down low and away. Count is now 2-1. And Weathers sets, pitches on the way, and it paints the outside corner for call strike 2. Count is evened at 2-2. And Abreu takes time out. Weathers sets and fires. This ball is bounced to Volpe, and Volpe is going to flip it to the first baseman. Game is tied at 1. So the Red Sox have runners at second and third with 2 outs. So the cleanup hitter, Wilson Contreras, is up to bat. He lined out in his first appearance. Weathers sets. First pitch is on the way, and this is fouled down the third base line. Count is 0-1. And Weathers sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is fouled straight back. Count is now 0-2. No need for a double play. There are 2 outs. And Weathers sets. Pitch is on the way, and this is chopped to Weathers. Weathers fields and fires to first. It pulls Goldschmidt off the bag, and a run is going to score. So the Red Sox now have a 2-1 lead. So that should be an E1. Caleb Durbin coming up to bat. He is 1 for 1 on the night. First pitch is on the way, and that 4-seamer is up high and away. Count is 1-0. And Weathers sets. Pitch is on the way, and it is fouled off. Count is 1-1. And Weathers sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is just a bit low. Count is 2-1. Hey, Wendy, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Weathers sets. Pitch is on the way, and this is chopped to McMahon. McMahon fields it and fires to Goldschmidt. And that is going to do it for the Red Sox, but not before the Red Sox put 2 on the board to take the lead. Coming up in the bottom of the third is going to be Trent Grisham, Big Ben Rice, and Paul Goldschmidt. For those of you that are here, if you haven't, please drop your vote in our active poll. Let your voice be heard and your vote be counted. We are at 19 likes, 11 short of our goal of 30. So if you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out. And here at the Yankees The Ugly Truth family, we are at 745 subscriptions, 5 short of our next milestone of 750. If you like live play-by-plays, shorts, and open panels, well, this may be the place for you. In the bottom of the third, the Phillies lead the White Sox 5-3. In the top of the fourth, the Tigers now leading the Mariners 3-1. In the bottom of the third, the Red Sox have a 2-1 lead on the Yankees. In the bottom of the third, the Orioles and Blue Jays are locked up at ones. In the bottom of the third, the Rays have a 3-0 lead on the Marlins. In the bottom of the second, the Braves lead the Pirates 1-0, and that is your active scoreboard for tonight. Grisham is up to bat, 0 for 1 on the day with a ground out. And the first pitch is on the way, and that is a curveball off the plate. Count is 1-0. And the pitch is on the way, and that is a four-seamer in there for call, strike one. That was a 91-mile-an-hour fastball. Pitch is on the way, and this is lined at Mazzola. He fails it cleanly and fires to Contreras. And that is the first out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Ben Rice, 1 for 1 on the day with a solo shot home run in his first plate appearance. Gray sets and fires. That fastball is up high. Count is 1-0. And the next pitch is on the way. That cutter is inside. Count is now 2-0. And Gray sets. Next pitch is on the way, and the fastball is inside. Count is now 3-0 on Big Ben. Gray sets and fires at that fastball pates the upper outside portion of the plate for call, strike one. Count is 3-1. And Gray sets. Next pitch is on the way, and that is inside and low for ball 4. So Rice is going to strip his gear off and head to first base. Coming up to bat is Paul Goldschmidt. And the pitch is on the way, and that sinker is down low. Count is 1-0 on Goldie. They call that a strike. Come on, Paul, challenge the damn thing. It was low. Count is 0-1. Pitch is on the way, and this is grounded to the shortstop. Broken bat relayed to second and then on to first. So that's a 6-4-3 double play to end that inning for the Yankees. Coming up to bat is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, Monasterio, and Mickey Gasper. How are we feeling about the game at this point? Chat's awfully quiet. If you have not, please drop your vote in our active poll. Where will the most NCAT come from tonight for the Yankees? Is it going to be Ryan Weathers, the bats, bullpen? Without Judge, there is no hope. And our goal for every live stream is 30 likes. We're at 19, so we're 11 away from our goal. So if you haven't, please hit the like button and share the channel out. Oh, allergies. And Weathers sets and fires, and the pitch is swung on and missed by IKF. Count is 0-1. IKF is 0 for 1 on the day with a ground out in his first plate appearance. Weathers sets and fires, and that fastball is up high. Count is 1-1. Weathers sets. Eddie fires, and the pitch is fouled off. Count is 1-2. Pitch is on the way, and the fastball is inside. Count is 2-1, or 2-2, excuse me. Hey, Daver, welcome to the stream. Next pitch is on the way, and this is chop foul weakly down the third base line. Count remains 2-2. All right, Daver, here's my question for you. If you want to trade Wells, who's going to take him and who are you traded for? Next pitch is on the way, and that is a changeup or a sweeper off the plate. Count is now full, 3-2 on IKF. Wells sets, fires, and IKF swings and misses at that pitch for strike 3. So grab some bench Isaiah because you're retired by the K. And that is Weathers' second strikeout of the night. You don't want to put Rice at catcher, brother. And Andrew Monasterio is up to bat. First pitch is on the way, and that is swung on and missed for strike 1. Rice is not a very good catcher, brother. He is 0 for 1 on the day with a ground out in his first plate appearance. Next pitch is on the way, and that changeup is down low. Count is 1-1. Weathers sets, and he fires, and that changeup hangs off the plate. Count is now 2-1. And Weathers sets. Next pitch is on the way, and the sweeper is low and inside. Count is now 3-1. Weathers sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is foul straight back. Count is now 4-3-2. And Weathers sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is fouled off. Count remains 3-2. Next pitch is on the way, and this is driven to left field. This one is going, and gone. That is in the left field bleachers. That is 3-1 Boston. It's Monastero's second home run of the season. Went 408 feet and traveled at 104.9 miles an hour. And the first pitch is on the way, and that slider misses up high. Count is 1-0 on Gasper. Weather sets and fires, and that changeup is up high. Count is now 2-0. Gasper is 0 for 1 on the night with a strikeout in his first plate appearance. Weather sets and he fires. That sinker is going to catch the outside or inside portion of the plate for call. Strike one. Count is 1-2-1. And Weather sets. Pitch is on the way. And this is grounded to Volpe. Volpe sets and bounces it to Goldschmidt just in time for the second out of the inning. Connor Wong is coming up to bat. And the pitch is on the way, and the sweeper is called ball one. Count is 1-0. Wong is 1 for 1 on the day with a single in his first plate appearance. Next pitch is on the way, and the sweeper is inside. Count is 2-0. Weather sets and he fires, and that fastball paints the bottom of the strike zone for call. Strike one. Count is now 2-1. Weather sets and fires, and that four-seamer is up high. Count is now 3-1. And Weather sets, fires, and the sinker is in there for call. Strike two. Count is 3-2. And the next pitch is on the way, and that is call. Strike three. And Wong is down looking. That is going to be the third strikeout on the night for Weathers. Coming up to bat in the bottom of the fourth is going to be Cody Bellinger, Jazz Chisholm, and Spencer Jones. From our active scoreboard tonight, the Phillies lead the White Sox 6-3 in the top of the fifth. Tigers lead the Mariners 3-1 in the top of the fifth. As you know, going to the bottom of the fourth, Red Sox lead the Yankees 3-1. In the bottom of the fourth, the Blue Jays and the Orioles are locked up at ones. In the bottom of the fourth, the Rays have a 3-0 lead on the Marlins. And in the bottom of the third, the Pirates now lead the Braves 3-1. Next game start time is at 8:10. Athletics and the Astros. For those of you that are here, if you haven't dropped your vote in our active poll, we are at 17 votes. So thank you for those who have participated in the active poll. If you haven't dropped your vote, let your voice be heard and your vote be counted. And every live play-by-play, we strive to have 30 likes. We're at 22 likes, 8 away from our goal. So if you haven't hit the like button, please do so and share the channel out. And we're here at Yankees Daily Truth with 745 subscribers. Our next milestone is 750, so we are 5 away from that milestone. If you like live play-by-play, shorts, and open panels, this may be the place for you. And Gray sets and fires, and the first pitch is up high. Count is 1-0 on Belly. Next pitch is on the way, and that is up high. Count is 2-0. And Gray sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is off the plate. Count is now 3-0. Next pitch is on the way, and that is down low for ball 4. So that is going to be a leadoff walk to Cody. Coming up to bat is Jazz Chisholm Jr. Jazz is 0 for 1 on the night. He lined out in his first plate appearance. Next pitch is on the way, and that curveball catches the outside corner for call, strike 1. Lifetime Jazz is 3 for 10 against Gray with a pair of strikeouts. And Gray sets and fires, and that ball is chopped to Monasterio. He fires to second. Relay back to first is not in time. So Bellinger is cut down at second. Jazz replaces him at first. Spencer Jones is coming up to bat. First pitch is on the way, and the fastball is off the plate to Spencer. So it's just like his first major league home run of his career on Colin Ford again. Next pitch is on the way, and it is off the plate. Jazz is off running, and he is going to be in there safe. Jazz steals his 16th base of the season. And that pitch was off the plate, so the count is now 2-0 on Spencer. Gray sets and fires, and that fastball is up high. Count is now 3-0 on Jones. Jones is 1-for-1 on the day with a single in his first plate appearance. Hey, real Bill, and that pitch is grounded down the first base line. Fair. Jazz is going to make it home. Jones is going to round first, head to second, and that is going to be a RBI double for Spencer Jones. And the Red Sox lead is now cut down to 3-2. How you doing, Bill? So Jones is now 2-for-2 on the night. Volpe is up to bat, and the first pitch is going to be a sinker that paints the bottom of the strike zone. Count is 0-1. Are you at home or are you in the hospital, Bill? Next pitch is on the way, and that is lined at the middle. And it is caught by Monasterio. He is going to break on the bag, and he is going to double up Spencer Jones. Well, give your wife our best, brother. Well, shit. The Yankees do bring in a run to close the gap to 3-2. Coming up to bat in the top of the fifth is going to be Jaron Duran, Santero Rafaela, and Weiler Abreu. For those of you that are here, if you haven't, please drop your vote in our active poll. If you haven't, hit the like button and share the channel out. Our goal is 30 likes per live stream, and we are at 22. And in our active scoreboard, in the bottom of the fifth, the White Sox trail the Phillies 6-4. In the bottom of the fifth, the Tigers lead the Mariners 3-1. In the top of the fifth, the Red Sox lead the Yankees 3-2. Bottom of five, the Orioles and the Jays are locked up at ones. The Rays have a 3-0 lead on the Marlins in the top of the fifth. In the bottom of the third, the Braves have tied it up. They are 3-3 with the Pirates. And just underway is the Athletics and Astros, locked up at zeros. Next two games start at 8:15. Guardians and the Rangers, and the Reds and the Cardinals. Bill, your boy works for the Reds. Is that correct? And the first pitch is call, ball one. Wells is challenging it. And the call is going to be overturned. Count is 0-1. New York still has its 2 challenges remaining. All right, understood. Next pitch is on the way, and that is swung on and missed. Count is 0-2. Duran is 1 for 2 on the night. Singled, scored a run, stole a base. All right. Next pitch is on the way, and that is swung on and missed for strike 3. Said, Jaron, grab some bench, baby, because you're retired via the K. And that is Weather's 4th strikeout of the night. And the pitch is on the way to Centrella Raffaella. First pitch is swung on and missed. Nice sweeper. Count is 0-1. Next pitch is on the way, and this is skied to left field. Bellinger is tracking it and makes the play for the second out. Coming up to bat is Weiler Abreu, 0 for 2 on the day with an RBI. And Weather sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is going to be down in the dirt and skip away from Wells. Count is 1-0. And the next pitch is on the way. The sweeper is down low. Count is 2-0. Weather sets and fires, and this ball is chopped to past a Rice, or not Rice, Chisholm, and that is going to make it into right field for a base hit. Wilson Contreras up to bat. First pitch is on the way, and the sweeper catches the outside corner for call. Strike 1. Pitch is on the way, and the fastball is low and inside. Count is 1-1. Weather sets and fires, and this ball is hammered to left field. This one is going, and gone. That is a second deck shot by Contreras. Red Sox now lead 5-2. Well. First hit to Durbin is off the plate. Count is 1-0. Weathers sets and he fires, and that slider catches the inside portion of the plate, but it is fouled off. Count is 1-1. And the pitch is on the way. It is grounded to Jazz. Jazz flips to Goldie for the third out of the inning. So the Red Sox lead the Yankees 5-2, heading to the bottom of the fifth. Coming up for the Yankees is Ryan McMahon, Austin Wells, and Trent Grisham. Bill, are you still here? So your air conditioning is working, John? Well, Bill, what I was going to ask you about is the Judge stress fracture. And the first pitch to McMahon is going to catch the outside corner for call. Strike one. 92-mile-an-hour fastball. But finish eating, and we'll chat later. And the pitch is on the way, and this is a broken bat looper into center field. Raffaella is tracking it down, and that is going to be the first out of the inning. And the first pitch is on the way, and that is going to catch the inside corner for call. Strike one. Count is 0-1 on Wells. Next pitch is on the way, and that is popped into right field. Abreu is tracking it and is going to make the play for the second out. My question is more so causality of a stress fracture in your rib cage. Trent Grisham is coming up to bat, 0 for 2 on the day. Well, I'm not putting anything on Weathers. Next pitch is on the way, and it is off the plate. Count is 1-0 to Grishbaum. Pitch is on the way, and it is a sweeper swung on and missed. Count is 1-1. Pitch is on the way, and this is hammered down the right field line. This one is going, and gone. That is a second shot by Grisham. Grisham's 8th home run of the season. That one traveled 424 feet, left his bat at 108.3 miles an hour. So that is a bomb. Score is now 5-3. Well, here are some numbers for you for Weathers, Bill. Weathers is in his 12th game of the season. In his 12 games, he has 5 games with no run support and 1 game with 1 run support. First pitch is on the way, and it is down low. Count is 1-0. Ben Rice is up to bat, 1 for 1 on the day. And the pitch is on the way, and this is hammered past a diving Monasterio into right field. So that is a 2-out single for Rice. Coming up to bat is Paul Goldschmidt. And the first pitch to Goldschmidt is a cutter in there for call. Strike 1. And Gray sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is a sweeper down low. Count is 1-1. Gray sets and fires, and this one is grounded to the shortstop. Connor Fluff fires across, and he is going to get Goldie by a step. So coming up in the top of the 6th, IKF, Monasterio, and Gasper. For those of you that have hopped into our stream, if you haven't, please drop your vote in our active poll. We are at 20 votes. So thank you for those who have posted your vote. So take this moment and let your voice be heard and your vote be counted. We are at 24 likes, 6 away from our goal of 30 for every live stream. So if you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out. We here at Yankees Ugly Truth have 745 subscribers, 5 short of our next goal of 750. So if you haven't, please consider subscribing to Yankees Ugly Truth, especially if you like live play-by-plays, shorts, and open panels where I invite everyone in the chat to come up and talk a little bit of baseball. Well, my take on the defense, it has not been bad for Weathers. They haven't really bloofed a lot. I've done a bunch of shorts with his starts. It's the run support. He is getting abs. I mean, he lost a game 1-0 for God's sakes. With our offense, we couldn't squeak out a damn run to get him off the hook at least. And the first pitch from Weathers is a fastball up high. Count is 1-0. And Weathers sets. Pitch is on the way. And that is going to paint the top of the strike zone for call. Strike one. Count is evened out 1-1. Weathers sets and fires, and that sweeper stays up high and outside. Count is now 2-1. Looks like Paul Blackburn is warming up in the bullpen. And the pitch is on the way, and it is fouled off. Count is now evened at 2-2. Weathers sets and fires, and the sweeper is chop foul. Count remains 2-2. Weathers sets, fires, and this ball is an elevator shaft home run to the left side. Volpe is tracking it. It is going to make the play for the first out of the inning. And Weathers sets. First pitch to Monasterio is off the plate. Count is 1-0. Monasterio is 1 for 2 on the night with a monster home run in his last plate appearance. And Weathers sets and fires, and the pitch is fouled off. Looks like Wells took a bat or something. Weathers sets and he fires, and the sweeper catches the outside of the strike zone for call. Strike two. Count is now 1-2. Weathers sets, fires. That four-seamer is way up high. Count is now even at deuces. Weathers sets, fires, and this pitch is a high pop-up. And Volpe is tracking it, and is going to make the play on the infield dirt for the second out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Gasper, 0 for 2 on the day. And Weathers sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is down low and in the dirt. Count is 1-0 on Gasper. Weathers sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is up high and outside. Count is now 2-0. Pitch is on the way, and this is hooking foul down the left field line. Count is 2-1. So, Bill, what'd you have for dinner tonight? Next pitch is on the way, and this is sky to left field. Bellinger is taking a couple steps back, and he makes a play for the third out. And that is going to do it for the Red Sox in the top of the sixth. Coming up in the bottom is going to be Cody Bellinger, Jazz Chisholm Jr., and Spencer Jones. All right, I can dig it. I did not eat dinner before this, and I'm contemplating what I would like to have. I had a little bit of bruschetta before I came out, but certainly not enough for dinner. So how are you feeling, Bill? Are you doing okay health-wise? Well, Sean, we did get a good deal with the Weathers trade, although it cost us our two top outfield prospects. Is it just illness, or you got more surgery on the way? Sorry to hear that, Bill. And the first pitch to Bellinger is swung on and missed. Curveball was in the dirt. Count is 0-1. Gray is at 60 pitches on the night. Pitch count is looking good for him. Next pitch is on the way, and that curveball is in the dirt. Count is now 1-1. Next pitch is on the way, and Belly hammers this one foul down the right field line. All right. I guess that's a plus, Bill. And Gray sets and fires. That pitch is just chopped down the first base line. Count remains 1-2 on Belly. Pitch is on the way, and Belly waves at the pitch for strike three. So that is the first out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Jazz Chisholm. First pitch is on the way, and it is off the plate. Count is 1-0. Wow. Next pitch is on the way, and that fastball is up high. Count is now 2-0. Brett Hedrick is warming up in the bullpen. And Gray sets, pitch is on the way, and that is down low. Count is 3-0. Are you listening to the game, Bill? The actual announcers? Pitch is on the way, and that is going to paint the inside corner for call. Strike one. Count is now 3-1 on Jazz. Pitch is on the way, and Jazz hammers this one into right field. This one is going to, damn it, is going to be foul. Could not see the camera angle. No, it's just foul. And the pitch is on the way, and it is swung on and missed for strike three. Now, they're talking that Gray has pitched well for every franchise with the exception of the Yankees. Our pitching coach tried to change the way he pitches and wouldn't let him throw his main pitch. That's why he stunk with New York. Coming up to bat is Spencer Jones. First pitch is on the way, and that is fouled off. Jones is 2 for 2 on the day with a single, double, and an RBI. Pitch is on the way, and the sweeper catches the outside bottom portion of the plate. Count is 0-2 on Jones. And the pitch is on the way, and this is hammered through the infield to right field. So that's going to be Jones's third hit of the night. Coming up to bat is Anthony Volpe. Pitch is on the way, and Volpe swings and misses at the sweeper down low. Count is 0-1. Volpe is 1 for 2 on the night with a single. Next pitch is on the way, and this is line to center field. Rafaela is on it and is going to make the play for the third out of the inning. And that is going to do it for the Yankees in the bottom of the sixth. No runs, a hit, one runner left. Okay. Yeah, I recall, Bill. Coming up in the top of the seventh is going to be Connor Wong, Jaron Duran, and Centrella Rafaela. 9-1-2. And from our active scoreboard, the White Sox have tied up the Phillies at 6-6 in the bottom of the seventh. Tigers have hopped out to a 3-2 lead on the Mariners in the bottom of 7. Orioles now have a 6-3 lead on the Blue Jays in the bottom of the 6th. In the top of the 7th, the Rays now lead the Marlins 5-0. Bottom of the 5th, the Braves lead the Pirates 4-3. In the bottom of the 2nd, Astros lead the Athletics 3-0. In the bottom of the 2nd, the Guardians lead the Rangers 1-0. In the bottom of the 1st, the Reds lead the Cardinals 3-2. The Royals and Twins are in a delay, and just getting underway is the Brewers and the Rockies. For those of you that are here, if you haven't, please drop your vote in our active poll. We have 21 votes at this time, and it looks like Paul Blackburn is coming in to replace Ryan Weathers. Wong is 1 for 2 on the night. And Blackburn sets. First pitch is on the way. The cutter is up high. Count is 1-0. Blackburn sets. Pitch is chopped to McMahon. McMahon vacuums it up and spins, fires to Goldie at first for the first out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Jaron Duran, 1 for 3 on the night with a single run scored, stolen base, and a strikeout under his belt. First pitch is on the way, and it paints the top of the strike zone. Nice curveball. Count is 0-1 on Duran. Next pitch is on the way, and this is chopped to Jazz. Jazz feels it and fires to Goldschmidt. Goldschmidt digs it out of the dirt to record the second out of the inning. Rafaela is 0 for 2 on the day with a walk. And the first pitch is on the way. The cutter is up high. Count is 1-0 on Rafaela. Next pitch is on the way, and the cutter is down low and off the plate. Count is now 2-0. Blackburn sets. Pitch is on the way, and this is a line drive to left field. Bellinger is coming in and is going to make the play on the run. Nice play by Cody. And that is going to do it for the Red Sox in the top of the seventh. United States Army in the house. Sergeant Page and Stephen Peta is our military veteran of the game. Thank you, sir, for your service. He served in Vietnam during his active service. So, for those of you that are here, if you haven't, please drop your vote in our active poll. Where will the most impact come from in tonight's game for the Yankees? Ryan Weathers, the bats, bullpen, or without Judge, there is no hope? And if you have not, please hit our like button and share the channel out. We are at 26 likes, 4 short of our goal of 30 for every live play-by-play. So if you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out. And if you are not a member of the Yankees The Ugly Truth family, please consider subscribing to One and the Same. Coming up to bat in the bottom of the seventh is going to be Ryan McMahon, Austin Wells, and Trent Grisham. So 8-9-1. If you have, hey, well, Susan, welcome to the stream. Didn't see you there. If you have not, head over to the YouTube channel for Yankees The Ugly Truth. Check out some of the shorts that I've dropped today and let me know what you think. I'm not sure that he's waving the flag, Susan. My bet is that he is not trying to eat our bullpen tonight. So how are we feeling about the game, guys and gals that are out there in internet land? Gray is at 75 pitches. First pitch is on the way, and McMahon hammers this one through the right side of the infield for a, hey, Jason, welcome to the stream, brother. Appreciate you being here. So McMahon has a leadoff single. Coming up to bat is Austin Wells, 0 for 2 on the night. And the pitch is on the way, and the four-seamer is in there for call. Strike one on Grishbaum. And it looks like they have Colomé warming up in the Red Sox bullpen. First pitch is on the way, or the next pitch is on the way, and that is a check swing. Count goes to 1-1. Wells has lined out and flied out today. Jones is 3 for 3. Next pitch is on the way, and it catches the outside corner for call. Strike two. Count is 1-2. For those of you just hopping in the stream, we're in the bottom of the seventh. Red Sox lead 5-3. Yankees have a runner at first base. Austin Wells is up to bat. Count is 1-2. And Gray sets. Pitch is on the way, and Wells swings at a ridiculous ball in the dirt for strike three. And that is going to be the first out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Captain Clutch Trent Grisham. His last plate appearance, he hit a second deck shot home run. So can Captain Clutch do something this time around? Looks like they have a mound visit going on. And it looks like Danny Colomé is coming up to bat, or coming up to pitch and relieve Sonny Gray. So, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. And one more time. And don't you come back no more. So, Sonny Gray, you are out of here. Too bad my damn prediction of him, Spencer Jones, blasting a home run off of him didn't come out tonight. But 2 singles and a double isn't bad for his return to the major leagues. So, Jason, are you going to be having a post game after this one is done? Hey, Robert, welcome to the stream. La 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 la. I think I'm switching for my rally cap. Nope, asked you the question. Are you holding a post game after this one is said and done? Hey, Texas. Colomé has a 6.55 ERA. First pitch is on the way, and this is looped into center field. Centrella makes the play, and that is the second out of the inning. Big Bed Rice is coming up to bat, 2 for 2 on the night, with a single, a 4-bagger, and a base on balls. So let's go Yankees. First pitch is on the way, and it is in there for call. Strike one. Count is 0-1. Column sets, and the pitch is fouled straight back. Count is now 0-2. Come on, Ben. Colomé sets and fires, and this one is foul down the third base line. It's going to make the stands. Count remains 0-2. Next pitch is on the way, and that sinker is off the plate. Count is 1-2 on Big Ben. Wong is challenging this one, and I think they're going to lose their first challenge. And it is confirmed that that is a ball. So the count remains 1-2. The Red Sox lose their first challenge of the night. That one missed by 1 4 inches off the plate. Yankees still have both of their challenges. Colomé sets. Pitch is on the way, and this is an elevator shaft home run in the infield. And Contreras and Monasterio are going to collide, and the ball is dropped in foul territory. So Rice has another leash on life. Can he make him pay for this one? And that is scored at E3. Pitch is on the way, and that is just a bit low. Count is even at 2-2. Would love to see a crooked number in this inning, David. Colomé sets and fires, and that pitch is a sinker down low. Count is now full on Rice. 3-2. Patience, young lad, patience. Colomé sets and fires, and Rice waves at a pitch way out of the strike zone for call, strike 3. And that was ball 4. And that is going to do it for the Yankees in the bottom of the 7th. Yankees are going to strand a runner. For those of you that have hopped into our stream, if you haven't, please drop your vote in our active poll. We have 27 votes at this time, so let your voice be heard and your vote be counted. We are at 28 likes, too short of our goal point of 30 for every live stream. So if you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out. And it looks like we have a home run from the chat. We have our 746 subscribers, so we are 4 away from our next milestone of 750. Thank you for trusting us and providing quality content. If you are not a member of the Yankees The Ugly Truth family, please consider subscribing. We offer you play-by-plays almost every night, with the exception of Wednesdays when I bowl. I drop a boatload of shorts, dropped 2 of them today. So head on over to YouTube and check them out. And if you like open panels, I host those so that every member of the chat has the opportunity to come up and talk baseball. From our active scoreboard today, the Phillies have now taken an 8-6 lead in the top of the 8th over the White Sox. Tigers have extended their lead 5-3 in the top of the 8th over the Mariners. As you know, heading to the top of 8th, the Red Sox lead the Yankees 5-3. In the bottom of the 7th, the Orioles lead the Blue Jays 6-3. The Rays have extended their leads over the Marlins 6-0 in the top of the 8th. The Braves have extended their lead over the Pirates, 6-3 at the bottom of the sixth. And Blackburn is in there. He throws the first pitch, a curveball in there for call. Strike one. Count is 0-1. All right. And the next pitch is in there. It is a changeup for call. Strike two. All right. All right, baby. Tell them what you got to say.
Let's go Yankees.
That's right. Let's go Yankees. It's time to pull it off. Beat the Red Sox.
Beat the Red Sox.
All right. Give me a kiss. Love you.
Red Sox.
Yeah.
Doesn't
Come here. They don't care.
Nah. All right, say goodnight.
I'm gonna take it down.
Here, wait.
No, don't take it down.
No, Natalie, just leave it. Natalie.
And the changeup is down low. Count is 1-2.
Come on. Say goodnight and let's go.
Next pitch is on the way, and it is off the plate. Count is evened at deuce. All right.
Hello.
Go ahead and say it.
Let's go Yankees.
All right.
Come on.
And those are my grandkids
We're off to bed.
that are off to bed. Count is 2-2. Blackburn sets. Pitch is on the way, and it is fouled straight back. Count remains 2-2. Thank God they get their looks from their grandma, not their papa. Next pitch is on the way, and this is a towering fly ball. It is drifting to the stands, and that is going to be out of play on the right side. Count remains deuce as we head to the seventh pitch of the at-bat. Blackburn sets, and he fires, and that pitch is off the plate. Count is now full, 3-2. Blackburn sets, fires, and that pitch is swung on and missed for strike three. First out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Wilson Contreras, 2 for 3 on the day, with a single, a solo shot home run. And Blackburn sets. First pitch is on the way. And Contreras fouls this one down the third base line. Count is 0-1. Next pitch is on the way. And that is in there for call. Strike two. Nice sweeper, catches the bottom of the strike zone. Blackburn sets, and that pitch is a sinker in the dirt. Count is now 1-2. Hey, Chef, welcome to the stream. And Blackburn sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is swung on and missed for strike three. And that is the second out of the inning via the K. Coming up to bat is former Yankee Caleb Durbin. 1 for 3 on the night. And the first pitch is on the way. And the sinker is fouled off down the first base line. Count is 0-1. And it looks like Slayton is warming up in the Red Sox bullpen. Next pitch is on the way. This is chopped up the middle. Volpe fields it and fires to first to record the third out of the inning. And that is going to do it for the Red Sox in the bottom of the or top of the eighth. So Blackburn came in, went 6 up and 6 down. So solid performance. And it looks like Justin Slayton is coming in to replace Danny Colomé. For those of you that are here, if you haven't, please drop your vote in our active poll. Let your voice be heard and your vote be counted. We are at 29 votes. So thank you for those who have participated. And if you have not, please hit the like button, share the channel out. We are at our goal of 30 likes. Thank you for supporting this stream. And I want to thank everybody for hopping in here and listening to a little bit of baseball. Appreciate you taking time out of your busy Friday evening to support the stream. Robert, proof of what, brother? First pitch is on the way, and Goldie bounces this up to the middle. Mastonio fields it and shoots it over to Contreras for the first out of the inning. So, as you know, that's a 1-pitch, 1-out that I truly freaking hate. Cody Bellinger is coming up to bat, 0 for 2 on the night with a walk. Another pitch is on the way, and this is chopped to Masterio once again. Another 1-pitch, 1-out, and that is 2 down. Coming up to bat is Jazz Chisholm Jr., 0 for 3 on the night with a strikeout. Reached on a fielder's choice, stole a base, and scored a run. First pitch is all the way, and that is up and out of the strike zone to Jazz. Four-seamer came ringing in at 97 miles an hour. Count is 1-0. Next pitch is on the way, and Jazz skies this one to left field. Duran is coming in, and he makes a play for the third out. So that was a damn 4-pitch inning. Ridiculous. So as we head to the top of the ninth, coming up to bat for the Red Sox is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, Massenterio, and Gasper. Yeah, Bill, that's called moonshine, brother. And they make it the same way down in Alabama. And it looks like Camilo Doval is coming in to replace Paul Blackburn. You know, if you put that moonshine into a diesel engine, you'll get 100 miles, 100 more RPMs off of it because it thins out the gas so much. Exactly, Bill. That's where I'm getting it from. And the pitch is on the way, and Duvall paints the bottom of the strike zone with a 98-mile-an-hour sinker. Count is 0-1. Hey, Landon, welcome to the stream. Kiner-Falefa is 0 for 3 on the night with a ground-out, strikeout, and a pop-out. And the pitch is grounded to McMahon. McMahon spins and fires to Goldschmidt for the first out. McMahon's glove is where grounders go to die. And it looks like Marcelo Mayo is coming in to replace Andrew Monasterio. Mayer is hitting .222 on the season, 2 home runs, 14 RBIs, and a .580 OPS. Next pitch is on the way, and that is going to paint the outside corner. That was a 100-mile-an-hour sinker. Count is 0-1. Homer Hickam, the Rocket Boys. Next pitch is on the way, and that is a sinker off the plate. Count is even at 1-1. And Chapman is getting up in the bullpen. Pitch is on the way, and that 100-mile-an-hour sinker is fouled off. Count is now 1-2. We will be fine without Judge. And Duvall sets, fires, and the pitch is swung on and missed for strike 3. That was a 90-mile-an-hour slider. So that is the second out of the night. Coming up to bat is Gasper. And Duvall sets, fires, and the 100-mile-an-hour sinker is swung on and missed. Count is 0-1. Yeah, Judge will be back for the playoffs. Next pitch is on the way, and that is a slider in their first call. Swung on and missed for strike 2. Count is 0-2. And the next pitch is on the way. That 101-mile-an-hour sinker or cutter is called strike 3. And that is going to do it for the Red Sox. Duvall has 3 batters and strikes out all 3 of them. Chapman is going to come out and take the mound. Coming up for the Yankees is going to be Spencer Jones, Anthony Volpe, and Ryan McMahon. They stated tonight that Stanton could be back within 2 weeks. He's been hitting off the trajectory machine the entire time, and he's actually running now. And it looks like Max Schumann is coming in to pinch hit for Spencer Jones. So we are in the bottom of the ninth. Former Yankee closer Androlis Chapman is coming into the game. So let's give Chapman a little bit of a Yankee welcome. First pitch is on the way, and that fastball is up high. Count is 1-0 on Shu. Next pitch is on the way, and that fastball is up high and out of the strike zone. Count is 2-0. Not normal velocity for Chapman. That is 95-mile-an-hour fastball, both of them actually. Chapman sets and fires, and the 96-mile-an-hour fastball is inside. Count is now 3-0 on Schumann. Next pitch is on the way, and that fastball is up high and out of the strike zone. So that is a 4-pitch walk to Schumann. None of those pitches were actually close. So Schumann is going to work a walk in his plate appearance. Anthony Volpe is coming up to bat. Why we're not pinching for him, I have no idea. Chapman sets and fires, and the fastball paints the outside corner for call, strike one. That one was a 95-mile-an-hour fastball. Volpe is 1 for 3 on the night with a single. Next pitch is on the way, and Volpe takes it right down the heart of Broadway for call, strike two. Count is 0-2. Next pitch is on the way, and that is a fastball right down the heart of Broadway for call, strike three. So that's good morning, good afternoon, and good night to Volpe. Doesn't take a swing. Looked at all 3 pitches. Looks like Ahmed Rosario is coming in to pinch hit for Ryan McMahon. Rosario is hitting .261 on the season, 6 home runs, 20 RBIs, and an .808 OPS. First pitch is on the way from Chapman, and that 97-mile-an-hour fastball is way up and outside. Count is 1-0. Chapman sets, fires, and that next pitch is way up high. Count is 2-0. That one was 94 miles an hour. So Chapman is definitely not throwing with the velocity that he has in the past. And the next pitch is on the way, and that is off the plate. Count is now 3-0 on Rowe. And the pitch is on the way, and that is up high for ball 4. So that is another 4-pitch walk. Yankees have runners now at first and second with 1 out. And it looks like Caballero is coming in to pinch hit for Wells. And the pitching coach is coming out. Cabby's hitting .259 on the season, 5 home runs, 16 RBIs, and a .709 OPS. And the fans are standing up cheering. First pitch is on the way, and the fastball is going to paint the heart of Broadway with 96 miles an hour. Count is 0-1. Bednar is now warming up in the pen. Count is 0-1. Chapman sets. Pitch is on the way, and that fastball is way off the plate. Count is evened at 1-1. Chapman sets, fires, and this ball is a skied ball to right field. Abreu is coming in, and he is going to track it and make the play in shallow right field. So that is 2 outs. Captain Clutch Trent Grisham is coming up to bat. Grisham is 1 for 4 on the night with a home run in the upper deck of right field. Pitch is on the way, and that sinker is down low. Ball 1. That was 97 miles an hour. Count is 1-0. Next pitch is on the way, and this is grounded to Contreras. He feels it and steps on the bag, and that is going to do it for the Yankees. So the Yankees are going to lose this one 5-3 to the Red Sox. Tonight's numbers are Red Sox take this one 5-3. Red Sox had 5 runs on 7 hits, 1 error. Yankees have 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. Sonny Gray is going to take the win for his 7th win of the season. Ryan Weathers is going to take the loss, and his record is going to drop to 2-4. Chapman is going to get his 13th save of the season. I want to thank everybody for being here during this live play-by-play, supporting the stream. And I will end in my traditional fashion with let's go Yankees, and we'll see you in the funny papers. Have a great night. I will be back tomorrow to call game 2 of this series.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that, spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas, think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. I don't ever slow up.